Hey y'all, it's Eden, and today I wanted to share with you how to get flawless foundation when you have dry skin. It's that time of year when it's cold and the air is so dry and it makes your makeup just not look perfect. And I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks for people that don't normally have dry skin, that you just need quick fixes. You don't want to have to change up your whole skincare routine or your foundation routine. You just want a quick fix. I'm also going to show you products for people with dry skin that are great for people with dry skin. So anyway, I hope you like this video. My mom actually came up with the idea, so thanks, Mom. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I'm going to go over a little bit of skincare, and then I'm just going to go over foundation and primer and a powder. I'm not going to do like the whole entire face. So I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. So my face is disastrous right now, and just ignore that. But the first thing I'm going to do is my skincare. So I actually had makeup on earlier, and I just took my foundation off and left my eye makeup on. But the first thing I'm going to do is put on an oil. And I did not used to wear an oil. I thought every one of them was going to break me out. I didn't like the feeling of them, but after moving to Montana and just having dry skin all the time, an oil is really the only thing that has helped my skin retain a little bit of moisture. I do this day and night, and this is the Philosophy Back to Nurture Replenishment Oil. Looks like this. You can see that, maybe. Anyway, it looks like this. It says apply morning and evening to clean, dry face. Follow with moisturizer. If you are somebody who normally has dry skin, I would recommend an oil to either use in the day or at night, not necessarily both unless you need it. If you have oily skin, an oil can actually really help make sure your skin is hydrated, and that can help reduce the oil, because excess oil is produced because your skin thinks that it is dehydrated, so it produces a ton of oil. A lot of people with oily skin don't like the feeling of oil though, but if you can stand it, I would highly recommend an oil. And I'm just going to let that sit in for a second. So I wanted to talk about a few masks that you can do to help with dry skin. The first one is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Overnight Mask. It looks like this. It basically feels like a moisturizer, but it's super thick and creamy and heavy. I will actually put this on after the rest of my night skincare, layer this on, and sleep like this so that it doesn't get on my pillow. But when you wake up the next day, your skin is so soft and so hydrated. So that's a great one. The next one is the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud. I only have the little sides of it, but it looks like this, and this has honey in it, which honey is kind of a natural hydrant, and it's an antiseptic too, so it can help not spread bacteria on your skin if you are somebody that has acne. But that one is one that leaves your skin buttery soft as well. And the last mask is actually an eye mask. It's the Sephora Rose Eye Mask. It helps to moisturize and brighten. This is one that I will put on sometimes if I get up early enough. I will put it on, and you know, while I'm doing my hair or something, and then take them off and put my makeup on, and my under eye just looks so beautiful after that. You can also, you know, leave them on while you're sleeping, but they're gonna fall off. So anyway, these are awesome as well. And now I'm going to follow with my moisturizer. This is my Boscia Saki Balm. I use this for day and night. My skin was getting super, well, you can see, but I was using so many products on my skin because I was changing up my skincare, I was changing up my makeup, and I just felt like it was way too much for my skin. So I started using the same thing day and night because I do have super dry skin, so I don't have to worry about over hydrating during the day. But I love this stuff. My friend Rebecca actually recommended this. Thanks, Rebecca, if you're watching. And this is, it's an innovative bouncing gel texturized moisturizer made from the finest sake grade, delivers hydrating and brightening benefits, allowing skin to visibly bounce back from dryness and dullness to brighter, firmer, healthier looking complexion. Who doesn't want that? I love the feel of it though. I didn't know about a gel because I like super thick creams, but this actually feels really great when it goes on. And while that's sinking in, there's one more thing that I did want to mention. If you are somebody who uses like acne treatments or serums or spot treatments, make sure you're not overusing those while your skin is dry. Anything with an AHA or a BHA in it, which is typically what acne products have, they're basically just acids, they are going to dry your skin out so much more. So if you are using some regularly, you don't have to stop, but maybe just use them once a day or once every other day instead of, you know, twice a day, because that can dry your skin out so bad. Okay, I think I'm ready for foundation. So the foundation I'm going to use today is the MAC Mineralized Moisture SPF Foundation. I mentioned it in my last foundation video, and I love this foundation. I love the coverage, I love how it feels on the skin, and it's very hydrating without feeling like too liquidy. So that's a really great option if you do have dry skin or just want something more moisturizing. And for application, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. And kind of how I do this is I just spray it 3 times, get it in there, and kind of massage it so that it expands. And for my primer today, I'm going to be mixing the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer and the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer. This has been my go-to lately, but if you're really wanting something hydrating, you'll definitely want something like the Makeup Forever Step 1. Another really great option is I think it's the Too Faced Hangover I don't know if it's like prescription or RX. I never know which one it is, but the feel of it is very liquidy, so it sinks in well, but it's very, very hydrating. And what I love about the Laura Mercier Radiance Primer is that it gives such a pretty inner glow, and it has just a little bit of color to it, so I feel like it also helps to even the skin tone just a little bit, which I need because my face is so red, especially when it's just like dry and not happy. It gets super, super red. And for my foundation application, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender, and I'm going to wet it with the MAC Fix Plus. And this just really helps to infuse the skin with hydration, but using the Fix Plus on it, or on your skin, helps your makeup stay on longer. So it's like a win-win. I would definitely recommend this for anybody with a dry skin concern, but especially people that, you know, you don't normally have dry skin, you're just having it for a week or just while the weather's like that, and you don't want to have to change your routine. You just want an easy, quick step to help with hydration. I would definitely recommend these two. You'll see a huge difference in the application of your foundation, but also the hydration of your skin. And I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Moisture SPF 15 foundation. I mentioned this in my last foundation video, and I love it. It's probably one of my holy grails. I love the consistency, I love the coverage, I love the hydration from it, and I love that it's not too liquidy either. Some hydrating foundations are just like water, and I do not like that. Okay, so the foundation is on, and what I did, because I don't love using concealer on my face, I just feel like I can never get the right match, and because I have freckles, it's odd if some areas are like flawless and then some have freckles, and I just don't like it. So what I did is I just put a little bit more of the MAC foundation on the spot, let it sit for a second, and then kind of dabbed around the area to blend out the edges. So that's kind of what I did to conceal with the foundation. And I obviously didn't bring it down my neck either because you know to do that. So now what I'm going to show you is the concealer, and I'm going to use the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. This has been a recent purchase, but I really like it. It is pretty thick, so it has great coverage, but it has maracuja oil infused in it, which makes it great for the under eye area because it's not going to dry out that area. I'm just going to sloppily put that on there. And for this, because you want to make sure it evens out really well and it doesn't get too creasy, I re-wet my beauty blender to go in and blend that out. So there's the concealer, and I put on a little bit more than I usually do just because I love the look of really bright under eyes, but I also love the way it looks when you kind of brighten up the cheek area too and give almost a base layer for your highlight. So that's kind of what I did. I brought it a little bit further down and then blended it a little bit further up as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use some powder, but actually the only area I'm going to use the powder on is my under eye area to set it so it doesn't crease. And I found my favorite powder right now for my under eye area is the Smashbox Halo powder. It looks like this, and this is just the to-go because it's just for my under eye, but it's a twist up, so it's super finely milled, and I just feel like it's almost undetectable on the skin, and it is colored, but it doesn't really change the look of your foundation or your concealer. So I'm just going to put that under my eye under my eye area. Again, I'm going to be using a beauty blender because I just feel like that's the best application tool for dry skin. So there you have it. That is kind of my technique for getting hydrated, beautiful foundation even when it is cold and dry outside. Just kind of like re-going over what I would recommend for people that have normal skin or combination skin or even oily skin that are experiencing dryness because of the weather. I would definitely recommend some type of setting spray, preferably a hydrating setting spray that you can wet a beauty blender with. These will be your application, like, holy grail products for when you're dry. As far as primers go, I would definitely use something that is hydrating where you have dry skin, if not all over the skin. And then really take care of, you know, if you don't want to change up your moisturizer or your serum that you're using, add in a mask once a week that's a hydration mask. So either the Facial Radiance Mask by First Aid Beauty or the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud. If you do have dry skin naturally and you just want to learn how to have dry skin and still have great makeup, all of the products that I mentioned are ones that I use on a daily basis, and I'm somebody that has very dry skin. So I hope you guys like the video, and I hope that some of these tricks and tips work for you. Let me know your dry skin holy grail products down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye y'all.